So in question 6, alkenes and alkanes both are examples of a homologous series, which are hydrocarbon. What is meant by the term hydrocarbon? How we define the term hydrocarbon? You can use mic, chat, or screen annotation if you want to type your answer on the screen.
Means,
Or-
Mr. Containing only hydrogen and carbon.
Yeah, good. So compounds which contain carbon and hydrogen only. So 1 mark is for mentioning contain carbon and hydrogen, and the second mark is to mention only. The 3 characteristics of a homologous series, like alkane is one homologous series, alkene is another homologous series, alcohol is there, carboxylic. So what are the characteristics of homologous series? They have a general formula. Same general formula, that's correct. You can type in a chat as well. I will copy your answer. So, or you can directly write on the screen, annotate on the screen, or you can use your mic to state. So they have the same general formula. What else? Same chemical properties. Rather than same chemical structure, it should be same chemical properties. And what else? Same method of preparation or physical properties gradually change. Physical property changes, but the change is gradual. We can predict the trend. We can predict what will be the next physical like melting point, boiling point, or density. Name and draw the structure of a second member of alkene. Remember, alkene does not start with methane. The first member of alkene is ethene, because eth means 2 carbon and 2 carbon have a double bond. The first member is ethene, so second member is not. Second member is propene. The third member is butene. So the first, we have to draw the structure of a second member of alkene. So the second member of alkene is propene. So name here will be propene. And the structure prop means 3 carbon atoms. So we'll draw the 3 carbon atoms, 1, 2, and 3. And between the 2 carbon atoms, there will be a double bond. And then this will have 2 hydrogen atoms. This will have 1 hydrogen atom. And this will have 3 hydrogen atoms. What about one? Actually, when we say, like example, if I say methane, actually there is no compound called methane. Reason for that, because if you have a one carbon cannot have a double bond with another, because alkane, alkene, and alkynes are hydrocarbons. So it means it depends on the bond between the carbon atoms. So when it is meth means 1 carbon atom is there. So 1 carbon cannot have a double bond with another carbon, because we have only 1. That's why whenever alkene start, the first member of alkene is ethene, that 2 carbon and they have a double bond. The second member will be propene, that 3 carbon atoms will be there, and 1 there's a double bond. Alkane starts with methane, ethane, propane, butane, but alkene does not start with methane. There is no methane. There is always ethene as a first member. Alcohols can be made from alkene. Name a reagent and condition to convert alkene into alcohol. So we need steam as a reagent, and the condition high temperature, and phosphoric acid as a catalyst. Then butanol can be converted into carboxylic acid with 4 carbon atoms. Name the carboxylic acid form from butanol. Which carboxylic acid will form if we have butanol and we do oxidation of butanol? So alcohols oxidize to carboxylic acid. If it is ethanol, ethanoic acid. Propanol, propanoic acid. If it is butanol, the product will be butanoic acid. And the structure of a butanoic acid, but means 4 carbon. So we'll draw the 4 carbon atoms. Carboxylic acid means that they have C double bonded with O and OH. So always it is at the last, either on the right or the left, but it is always on the last. And then single bond is there. This will have 3 hydrogen. This will have 2 hydrogen. This will have 2 hydrogen. So H, because we have to show all the bonds and all the atoms. So this is the structure of butanoic acid. Ethanoic acid can be formed from ethanol by fermentation. It can also be formed by addition of a suitable chemical reagent. Name a reagent needed to convert ethanol to ethanoic acid. So we need an oxidizing agent. The name of oxidizing agent, we use acidified potassium manganate 7. So you have to learn, memorize this oxidizing agent for converting alcohols into carboxylic acid. So acidified. Acidified means acid is also added. Potassium manganate and the oxidation number of Mn is 7, so that's why it is manganate 7. State the type of chemical change which occur when ethanol is converted into ethanoic acid. This change is called oxidation. Because oxygen is added, so we call that as oxidation. Then describe how a student could prepare ester methyl ethanoate. So the first name of ester is coming from alcohol and the second name is from carboxylic acid. So which alcohol we need? We need methanol and we need ethanoic acid. So methanol and ethanoic acid are the 2 reagents which we need. What are the essential conditions? This reaction is called esterification. So we use sulfuric acid is used as a catalyst. And we heat the mixture. Then the chemical equation. So we need a chemical equation for this reaction. So we have, like example, ethanoic acid. So ethanoic acid is CH3 COH. And we have methanol. Methanol is CH3 and OH. So when they react with each other, the carbon chain methanol, the carbon chain in methanol will take position of the hydrogen in acid. So this CH3 will take position of this hydrogen. As a result, what will be the product? It will be CH3 COO and then CH3 will be there plus H is removed and H will combine with OH, so it will form H2O. So always the carboxylic acid, the hydrogen of a carboxylic acid is replaced by the carbon chain of alcohol, so it will produce methyl ethanoate plus water. And the reaction is reversible. Here reactant can form a product, the product can decompose and form back the reactant again. So this was